Hey crypto bros, hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are and you're enjoying the current state of the market. Before we get started in this video, give this video a thumbs up. It does help me out a lot. It lets me know you guys are enjoying the content I'm coming out, and consider subscribing if you are brand new here. We come out with crypto videos that are TA news driven, and turn on that bell notification so you get notified when we upload a video. All right, let's go ahead and quickly just talk about the crypto fear and greed index. Okay, every time I'm coming on live here, guys, this is showing lower and lower numbers, right? We're making all-time lows on the fear and greed index. Literally, this could be for tomorrow or the next week, and I wouldn't be surprised. There is extreme panic, extreme fear right now in the market, guys. And literally, this is not looking too good, okay? We're sitting around 6, and if this were to fall off to 0, there's not much happening here, guys. So literally, we are sitting at all-time lows at the moment at 6. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Again, we saw massive volatility come into the market yesterday. Again, because it is a long weekend here in North America, with it being Father's Day, the markets don't open till Tuesday, right? Is this an indication for Bitcoin in terms of the traditional markets having a down spill once they open up on Tuesday? Again, usually Bitcoin has been an indicator in the past for traditional markets, but again, we're going to take it as is at the moment. And we currently saw lows of $17,700, and we're currently, getting back up to that tick, right? We're seeing that CME close, right? It's around 20,400 area. And are we going to come back to these areas, right? You can see it's currently closed. It's not trading. It does not open, right, till traditional markets open. And then CME will start trading, and then kind of go from there. But again, I've been discussing this chart on my channel for a really long time, and I kind of drew this out in terms of how this is going to play out if we were to fall from this support trend line that was coming all the way back from these areas of January 2021, right? And since we fell below it, I wasn't expecting to fall as fast as we did at the moment, but again, we're gonna take it as is. And when you apply the BTC lock curve zones to the Bitcoin chart, you can see, right, we've talked about this a lot, you can see the overbought and oversold areas on the Bitcoin chart. And the only time that we fell below that last red log was during that pandemic lows. And you can see, right, you're gonna take your extrapolation from that last red log, come down right there, you're looking at 34%, roughly around 35%. And if we were to come down, right, we're coming down from that last red log to where we are at the moment. We're currently sitting around 37%. And is this a good bottom for us to basically dollar cost average to take some trades for the long term? Now, I do want you to be aware, right, any trades that you do take at the moment, it is going to take a little bit of time for you actually to reap your rewards, right? Because a lot of these institutions, a lot of these hedge fund managers, right, they're getting liquidated left, right, and center, okay? So the confidence level in the market is not going to come back so fast, right? And it's going to take a lot more than it did before for us to kind of drive the market back up where it usually should be, right, around the $25,000 to $30,000 area, and most likely above. So what I'm expecting here, because this is going to take a little bit of time, I'm seeing it, us reach the $40,000 area around December. And then we can determine what the momentum is from that point, whether we can break that $40,000 area. But again, these are long-term targets that we're looking at. At the moment, we reached our bottom side that we were looking for. And if this can hold, again, I'm not saying this is the complete bottom, because the sentiment around the market right now is that, look, the bottom is around $10,000 to $11,000. And the more people that think that the bottom is $10,000 to $11,000, the less likely it's actually going to happen, right? Again, you got to expect the unexpected with Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin, it's its own market. It does what it wants, and nobody can control it, right? All we care about is price action here. We take a look at opportunities that are presented to us, and we take advantage of those opportunities, right? So you got to expect the unexpected, guys. And since we saw the spill, right, we saw Bitcoin come down to these levels, look, altcoins were holding up pretty well, right? They weren't dropping as much as they were. They're coming to our key target areas that we've been discussing here on this channel. And look, some of the targets are being met, okay? And they have a bit of way to go down. But again, a lot of these altcoins, right, they're coming down to our key target areas that we're looking at. And let's just quickly move on to Hex and just take a look at Hex at the moment. And again, what I'm seeing on Hex, every time it's coming up to the moving average, right, the EMA moving average, is getting rejected and putting in lower lows every time we come and retest that area. You can see it here, right, every time, right? And the volatility that comes into, that drives into this waterfall spill, it's an indication, look, we're going to continue to make lower lows on these prices. And again, the next support level for us is right around the lower side of 1 cent, guys. And we've been discussing this a lot on this channel. But at the moment, it looks like alts have been holding their own against Bitcoin. And one of the reasons being is we're, again, there's a battle, right? There's a battle happening at the moment where you're seeing Bitcoin basically fall and these alts hold their position. And the reason being is because they want to wash out the big whales like Michael Saylor, Three Arrows Capital, Celsius, right? They have margin calls around $14,000 to $15,000 area, and they're putting pressure on them, right? There's a lot of pressure being put on them to basically sell them, right? To click that sell button. They want those people to basically sell. And what better way for a buy signal than Michael Saylor to sell? Now, I'm not saying he's going to sell, right? I'm not saying he's going to come out and sell at these areas because, look, he's down $1 billion on his position, and he's continuing to go down in his position. And it's not easy, right? Being someone like him, a figure in, for him in terms of the traditional markets with the MicroStrategy, having a public traded company, it's not easy, guys, being down $1 billion. And, for us, we talk about being down $1,000. But for him, right, he's down $1 billion on his position. It's not easy for him to lose that amount of capital. But he knows that, again, at the end of the day, the long term, it's going to be Bitcoin. They're going to turn on that printer no matter what. And he understands that inflation is going to eat everything up. And that's why he's taking his position in Bitcoin. But again, these are target areas we're looking at. And this is what's currently happening. There's a battle going on to get these people liquidated, to get these whales liquidated. And the on-chain data has been showing bullish since we were at $40,000. And it's continuing to show that we are bullish, but that doesn't mean, look, the price always meets on-chain data, right? We've seen that happen. Expect the unexpected with Bitcoin, right? We broke that $20,000 area, right? We've never broken previous all-time high cycles, right? We've never went below those previous cycles since starting a bull market, since going into the next halving. So expect the unexpected with the market. The market, it's its own beast, right? You can't control, you can't tame that beast. You have to understand, look, we're here to look at price action and backtrack, backtest, and see what is the most probable case to get these people liquidated, right? Again, the battle is going on at the moment, guys. And I just want to leave you kind of off with this, is that this meme, right? We have global recession, Three Arrow Capital, Celsius insolvency, and then you got a 20K support for Bitcoin. That's literally like a tweak, okay? And we kind of went below it, okay? We kind of went below it. And can we get back, right? Once the CME opens up, can we get back to those areas of $20,000? I think we can definitely do that. Well, the most probable case is that we see, a little bit of a difference in terms of spot price action. And then looking at the CME price chart, we're going to see most likely something like this on the daily kind of play out, right? If this was to be our bottom at the moment, right, you're going to have this resistance come in, and then you're going to have this support level come in at these areas right here, okay? And then kind of have us swing in these areas until we can see either we break and retest this support structure, this resistance structure coming in all the way from March of 2022. Okay, and then either get rejected and continue to make lower lows, and then maybe come down to those targets we've been talking about, right? The $10,000-$11,000. But if we do break above it, right, and we try to break that $25,000 area, we're gonna be met with that 30K resistance level that, you know, was support for a really long time for us here, right? So that 30K mark was support, guys, was key critical support for us. Anyways, guys, I'll leave you off with that. If you have any charts you want me to look at in terms of this, let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to go through them. Let me know if you enjoy live streams like this. You know, I do enjoy them, coming on and discussing charts with you and looking at the trends and patterns, and you know, become profitable together. Again, I have a long-term trading portfolio and I have an investment portfolio and a trading portfolio. So what I do might be a little bit different than what you guys are doing, but at the end of the day, look, we can all learn from each other and kind of go from there. Anyways, until next time, bros, as always, stay profitable.